Hey there, millionaire! This video, we'll go over the 10 biggest EuroMillions Jackpot winners ever. These lucky winners have collectively won more than 1.5 billion euros. Since the lottery started, players from all 9 participating countries have won the EuroMillions Jackpot, with UK ticket holders taking home most of the top rewards. And in contrast with lottery winners in the US, it seems that EuroMillions winners don't have to worry about losing a big chunk of their prize to their local government. What a blessing! Now, without further ado, let's get started with the biggest EuroMillions winners in history. Number 10. 3 lucky winners, 183 million euros. On Friday, February the 3rd, 2006, 3 jackpot winners, 2 from France and 1 from Portugal, divided a top prize of 183 million euros, each receiving 61 million. The prize had rolled over for 11 consecutive drawings, causing ticket sales in several participating nations to skyrocket. The winning Portuguese ticket was purchased in Odivelas, near Lisbon, while one of the winning French tickets was purchased in Paris's 10th arrondissement, near Gare du Nord. These lucky winners chose to remain anonymous, a wise decision that many winners in the US regret not to take. Since after winning the lottery and going public, many of them ended up way worse than before. There is no additional information on these lucky winners, but we can only imagine they are living a financially comfortable life. But that's not true for all the winners on the list, so keep watching. Number 9. Chris and Colin Weir, 185 million. On Tuesday, July 12, 2011, Chris and Colin Weir won 185 million and were allegedly ranked 430th in the Sunday Times Rich list after their victory. Unfortunately, that didn't last for long, since Colin, a retired cameraman, and Chris, a former mental nurse, wasted no time in burning through their fortune. Chris liked sports cars and wanted a lavish lifestyle, so much that he bought a couple of sports cars, expensive jewelry, a mansion, and 55% of his local football club, Patrick Thistle. However, not everything was spent on toys and houses. Together, they donated to family, friends, and charity foundations. Although they were a happy couple when winning, they eventually split up and had their long marriage come to an end. They gave much of their money to their 2 children, Christine Carly and Jamie. Unfortunately, 1 year after their divorce, Colin passed away due to renal failure. A few years after their win, the fortune had plummeted more than 50 million. Number 8. 2 autonomous winners, 187 million. On Friday, June 7, 2013, a 100 million EuroMillions super draw was held, but the jackpot was not won. Therefore, it rolled over for 5 more drawings, totaling 187 million. On Tuesday, June 25, 2013, 2 tickets, one from Ireland and the other from Belgium, properly matched all 7 numbers to win the 9-figure top prize. The jackpot was split equally, with each anonymous winner collecting 93 million. This jackpot is the largest EuroMillions jackpot ever shared. Number 7. Someone from Spain, 190 million. The 190 million euro reward was the 3rd time the maximum amount was won in EuroMillions history. On Friday, September 15, 2017, a EuroMillions super draw was held, with the jackpot rolling over for 5 draws until the jackpot cap was met on Tuesday, October 3rd. A single ticket holder from Spain received the staggering 9-figure sum in the subsequent draw. The winner purchased their ticket in Las Palmas, Gran Canaria, and validated it in the retail mall El Mirador. The location is well known for attracting British tourists, and it's unclear if the winning ticket holder was a local Spaniard or a tourist passing through on vacation. They were the 83rd jackpot winner to come from Spain, comfortably surpassing the country's previous biggest jackpot win, worth 137 million in June 2014. Number 6. Lucky winner from Portugal, 190 million. A EuroMillions ticket holder in Portugal chose to remain anonymous after matching all 7 numbers to win a spectacular 190 million windfall on Friday, October 24, 2014. The jackpot ceiling was hit 3 weeks prior after 5 consecutive rollovers in the EuroMillions super draw. The lucky player became the lottery's joint biggest winner in history, as well as Portugal's 53rd top prize winner. The jackpot-winning ticket was purchased by the mystery winner from Soberes Tapacaria, a little business within the Allegro shopping center in Portugal. It was the first time the shop had produced a jackpot-winning EuroMillions ticket in the 15 years they'd been selling lottery tickets. They reported an increase in ticket sales following the news about the anonymous winner. So far, we have seen incredible fortunes being won by lucky winners, but they are about to get bigger, so keep watching. You won't want to miss them. Number 5. The Bayfords, 190 million. The Bayfords won a staggering 190 million euro jackpot in the EuroMillions draw on August 10, 2012, the joint largest jackpot in the game's history and the UK's second largest lottery reward at the time. The winning Lucky Dip ticket was purchased in a premier convenience store on Queen Street in Haverhill by the couple, who were then based in Suffolk. After 14 consecutive rollovers, the jackpot threshold was achieved, taking home the maximum 9-figure prize. Adrian, a former postman who also owned a movie and music memorabilia shop, and Gillian, a former healthcare assistant, squandered their new fortune on top-of-the-line cars, helicopter rides, and multi-million-pound mansions almost immediately. However, only 15 months after their huge success, the couple brought their 9-year marriage to an end, spending some of the remaining money in lawsuits against each other. Reports say they gave some of the money to their 2 children. Crazy story, right? Let's move on. Number 4. Lucky winner from the UK, 190 million. One UK ticket holder won the joint largest EuroMillions jackpot of all time, as well as the largest lottery reward ever won in the UK, during one of the most spectacular moments in EuroMillions history. On September 24, 2019, after 18 straight rollovers, the jackpot reached 190 million, the maximum at the time. Another 4 draws passed by without a winner until EuroMillions decided to do something different. On Tuesday, October 8th, a must-be-won draw took place, in which all of the prize money was guaranteed to be handed away, and one player matched all of the numbers in that draw to win the whole jackpot. The players staked their claim just a couple of days after the draw, and it was later confirmed that they had decided to stay anonymous, so no more details were revealed. We can only hope they were wise in managing their new fortune and are living a financially free life. We have reached our top 3. Care to guess how much the top winner has taken home? So far, we have seen 4 winners who took the biggest prize possible when EuroMillions had a limit of 190 million. However, that has recently changed and prizes have gone up. Let's see how much more. Number 3. A French player online, 200 million. On Friday, December 11th, a lucky ticket buyer in France won the 200 million euro prize, breaking the previous record for the largest jackpot won in EuroMillions history. The jackpot grew in its current size after a 130 million euro super draw on November 20th rolled over for 6 more draws, reaching the all-time high of 200 million, finally landing in France when a ticket purchaser matched the entire winning combination. This was the first time in the game's history that the jackpot surpassed the previous ceiling of 190. As a result, the jackpot cap increased to 210 for the next time there was no winner, and rollovers kept pushing the prize up. Number 2. Lucky winner from Switzerland, 210 million. On Friday, February 26th, a ticket holder from Switzerland won the entire maximum top prize, setting a new record for the greatest jackpot win in EuroMillions history. As per the new game rules, because the jackpot was won less than 3 months after the previous cap jackpot was won in France, the maximum payout had indeed been increased by 10 million. The winner's identity is unknown, except they had purchased the ticket online in German-speaking Switzerland. The lucky winner paid a total of $7 for 2 tickets. This lucky jackpot winner received a payout of more than 32.8 million times their initial bet. Now for the biggest EuroMillions winner in history. Number 1. A Frenchman, 220 million. A lucky ticket holder in France managed to match the whole winning combination drawn on Friday, October 15, 2021, less than a year after the previous record jackpot was won, to win the new record jackpot of 220 million. After a super draw in late September, the top reward was increased to 130 million. The jackpot approached the maximum in just a few draws. The new jackpot winner has shattered the previous record for the largest lottery prize won in France, which was earned by an online EuroMillions player in the south of the country in December 2020. The winner's identity and the place where the winning ticket was sold have yet to be revealed. The jackpot cap has been adjusted from 220 to 230 million euros per the game rules until the next time the maximum is reached. So given the past winners, we can only expect it will be sometime soon. Make sure you watch our video on the biggest lottery winners in the US by clicking the video on your screen. Most of them couldn't stay anonymous, and some stories are really disastrous. What would you do first if you won the lottery? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay wealthy, and I'll see you on the next one.